Hello everybody, my name is Timmy here, and today I have another commentary for you guys today, and I got something really awesome to talk about, as you can see with the title. But first, let me mention the gameplay in the background. It's just some Black Ops 2. It's some demolition on hijacked. I'm just defending with the Mark 48. The Mark 48 that I used in the Underdog episode is very similar to what I used here, and here I can defend really easily, and if I have to go on the offensive, it's still very effective. But this is not Underdog, so let's not mention that. What I really want to talk about is the PlayStation 4. The PlayStation 4 was officially announced last night during the conference in New York, and it definitely showed a lot of what consoles are going to be like, what they're going to be like in the future. So let's mention a couple of things that the PlayStation 4 talked about last night. Basically, the price, they didn't specify a price for the PlayStation 4. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be in like the $500 mark, maybe like $300 to $500. That's usually what consoles cost. So I mean, I don't know. And the reason I want to talk about the PlayStation 4 is because basically competition breeds new ideas, and the Xbox 720 Infinity Durango, whatever they're gonna call the new Xbox, it's gonna be very similar and competitive with the 360. Now, also, the release for the PlayStation 4 is going to be holiday 2013, so right around Christmas time, maybe late November, early December, that's when the PlayStation 4 is going to come out, right for Christmas, so they'll just get like the most amount of sales possible. I mean, I don't have to explain that, do I? But backwards compatibility, that was a big issue with the PlayStation 4, and they said no, the PlayStation 4 is not going to be backwards compatible with PlayStation 3 games, which kind of sucks, because I bet there's a lot of games on PlayStation 3 that people don't want to lose, but they're going to lose with the PlayStation 4. And it's still going to be free to play, which is good, because that's one thing that PSN is better than Xbox for, is that it's free to play. So that's still pretty good. And even better, used games are still going to be able to be bought and used with the console. There was like those whole talk with the console's not going to be able to run used games and everything, and that's not the case anymore, which is pretty good because, for example, on my side on the Xbox, I really don't want to say buy a game that it's only good for, say, a story and pay full price for it. Well, that's one thing that's good about buying used games, that you can get for cheaper and still get the same experience. Now, they also talked about the specs of the PlayStation 4, which, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little disappointed. I knew that these were gonna be the specs, but it's just, I was kind of disappointed, to be honest. It only has 8 gigs of GDDR5 RAM, which is, it's high speed, it's really fast, but it's only 8 gigs, which is currently what most PCs have, and it's all right. And looking over pretty much all the specs, like USB 3.0, a Blu-ray DVD drive, and most likely going to be an AMD processor and video card, 64-bit, which it's just, I don't know, it feels like it's going to be powerful when it comes out, but a lot of, like, pretty much my computer I have right now is pretty much the same performance. And just thinking about it, it's like in the next year or so, it's not going to be as good as, say, the newest PCs. That's one thing that's great about PCs, is that you could just say you need a new video card to be competitive, a new processor, a new motherboard, whatever. You could just upgrade that. With a console, you have to buy a new console, like, say if something breaks, or you just have to wait another 10 years or so until a new console comes out updated with the newest technology. But that's not going to happen because this is like the newest console, and they'll have to wait another couple years, I don't know. And also, they revealed the new DualShock 4 controller, which I gotta admit does look nice. Everyone saw the leaked pictures, and that's what it looks like. So it does still look very similar to DualShock 3, which, I mean, it's good. I like the design of PlayStation controllers. I don't like the whole like shooting button where it is compared to the 360 controller, but it's still nice, still nice. It has a touch panel on the front, which I'm not gonna be sure what it's gonna be useful in, say, like Call of Duty, Battlefield, games like that. But I mean, in some games maybe it could be very useful. I don't know. It also has a light panel on the front of the controller, so you could see which player is playing, which is interesting, and a share button, so you could share with other people. And what's interesting about the share button in like the controller and in the console itself is that you can be able to record gameplays, record screenshots, and share it with your friends, which is really interesting because it's basically taking out the whole step of using a capture card. Now, probably a capture card will still be more high quality, like the bit rate will be better, because if you have to, like, say, download it off the internet, like your video, it's going to be pretty low quality considering the bandwidth that they have to use for everyone on the PlayStation Network. Now let's talk about some of the games that are going to be coming out in with the PlayStation 4. There's a new game called Deep Down made by Capcom, which I saw like the preview. It looks alright. New game called Drive Club made by Sony. It looks better than Gran Turismo 5, and that looks really cool. I definitely like car games. The Witness by Jonathan Blow. I'm not sure who that is. Knack made by Sony. I believe it was like the main developer for the PlayStation, or main game designer for the PlayStation 4 made this game, and it looks really cool. It's like this little robot fighting enemies, and it looks cool. Infamous Second Son, Killzone Shadowfall, Destiny. So I guess it's not going to be like Halo, where Halo's only on the 360. I guess Destiny's now going to come out for the PlayStation 4, so definitely it's going to come out for the 720, and most likely going to come out for the PC, which makes me happy. Then Watch Dogs is going to come out for the PlayStation 4, which was so cool. The demo that they used, it's astounding, to be honest. Like, the quality actually looks PC quality, which pretty much, like, the PlayStation 4 is pretty much just a modern gaming PC in a console hardware. Even though they didn't show the console, it's most likely what it's going to be. But the quality of it looked so good. The gameplay looks fun. Like, it was a free roam-ish kind of gameplay, but it was really cool, especially like the hacking and the basically you could like follow civilians around, and like there was like this one thing where like there was like this banker, and you were able to hack into his bank account, go to an ATM, and withdraw $420, which was kind of cool. I mean, it's definitely gonna add some new gameplay dynamics to the game, which is really cool. Which I don't know. I just think I'm kind of excited to see like the games list so far, and just to see like the whole competition, because I can't wait for Microsoft to come out and see what they have to do and what they're gonna release for the 720. And finally, Diablo 3 is going to come to the PlayStation 4, which is really interesting, like a PC game coming to console. I don't know, but I mean, it could be pretty cool. So overall, that's what I thought of the PlayStation 4. I'm actually really excited for it. I mean, I'm probably not going to get a PlayStation 4 because of like my Xbox friends, and I like Xbox more. But I'm excited, and they definitely showed some revolutionary changes for the PlayStation 4, which I really like. So, +1 for you, Sony. So good job. And yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about for today. I will see you guys Tuesday for a new episode of Underdog. And yeah, this gameplay is wrapping up right now. It's a pretty good game on Hijacked. And yeah, I will see you guys next time.